Houston, T. Boone Pickens' finest. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Houston's offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They're setting up the screen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
With the catch, it's Fitzpatrick. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. With the catch, it's Boyd. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, going up top. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And it's a little bit of a cat-and-mouse game there. Nice job by the defense dialing up the perfect coverage, taking all the downfield throws away on third and long in the red zone. So nice job by the QB. You got to throw that one away. You just got to eat it. Now you have an opportunity still at a field goal.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. There he goes. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fitzpatrick. Nice move. Creates some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Motion from the wideout. They go to the counter. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. Second and 13. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Gets it out fast. Trying to get it in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, but lots of running room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Broussard. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick him up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys, go get it. The defense was just a step slow, and they give up the 4th down run.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Got it! Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The kick is on its way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Boyd. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the outside. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Starting to feel a little pressure. Hauls it in. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he's wrestled to the ground.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Back to pass, it's Wegman. Grabbed over the middle, it's Broussard. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good.
He's got it at the 30. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Ford. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been...
It's a seam wide open. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Broussard. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Using his legs, it's Connors. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes it the other way. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Caught behind the line. It's Boyd. Wide open spaces. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. Throwing right. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. And a good job of coverage. defense just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Perfect timing on that throw and catch. Kept it in bounds for the big completion.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to get it in. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. The short hands. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Broussard. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Got a man. It's Thomas. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. About a little time. Let's it go.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Broussard. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Going up top again. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB. All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the gun, give on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got room to work. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Handoff from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 5 over Ball State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with that that last play call on second down, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get in position to kick a game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock. This is a critical third down, though, and if you get this, you can keep bleeding the clock to put yourself...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Turning on the Jets. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. There's
touchdown, Houston. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point and make it a touchdown game, and there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap for the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And back to the air on 2nd down. Wide open down.